What's your strangest hidden talent? Be actively around people. I can be very shy at one point and also very outgoing, enthusiastic.
I can wiggle my ears.
Oh, I see it. I can. Yeah.
Just like
Split. Yeah.
oh,
If you had a late night talk show, who would you invite as your first guest? If I could choose anyone to be my first guest, it would probably be my mother. She's my inspiration and motivation for everything.
Yeah, definitely Noah Centineo, because I feel like when I see his character, right, it's always very outgoing. It's very chill. Probably like Shane, like most of you guys are pretty chill. So I think like having him over for my talk show, I think it's very. I think there's a lot of topic to talk about.
I think Brian Reynolds, because he's my idol actually. He's the funniest guy I know. Like maybe he can make jokes into my talk show to increase the views or something. But mostly I love him. Yeah.
I think my sister, because she's fun and she likes to try new things with me and have a talk with me every night.
I wonder what that talk show is going to be about. Sounds like a sleepover.
Yes.
All right, TJ, who would you bring to your show? Who would that lucky guest be?
My crush.
If you could splurge on one luxury item without any budget constraint, what would it be? A Rolex watch.
Something that I strive for in the future would be an Hermes Kelly. You know, Hermes Birkins and Hermes Kellys, they would grow as investments year by year and year.
What about yourself, Nesty?
I've been so stressed out. Honestly, about 1 month ago, my ex-boyfriend actually passed away, and I tried my best not to think about it. Honestly, I came from a B40 family, and luxury item wasn't really in my list since I was a kid, I guess. And my mom always told me that we need to live a life where we are grateful for what we have, and we just think about what we need instead of what we want. I started thinking about maybe a watch because I appreciate time. I don't know what else to think. And then it was really hard for me, seriously. Honestly, when we talk about luxury, I don't really have anything in mind. But then when I think about what I really like, I think I really like oceans. So what I'm trying to say is, if I were have to buy something that doesn't even need my money for, I think it would be a ship, so that I could like travel around and go anywhere, and I could see the ocean everywhere, because that is really something that I'm really passionate about, the ocean and the beauty of ocean.
I would invest on housing. The prices of like properties are going to increase like in the future. Let's say if you have like a retirement plan, you don't have to feel like working anymore. For me, housing is such an investment because you don't really have to work for it, like the system works for you.
I would say private island. Probably with houses, probably with private pool and everything. Probably jets. Because I really hate like mixing with people. I'm a very introverted kind of person, so it will be like a dream come true for me. Alright, that was awesome sharing, you guys. We are very, very entertained. But before we move on, let's ask our judges if they have any questions, feedbacks, or comments for you. I have a question for TJ. So do you mind to share to us the secret?
Cannot, so.
Oh, you want to keep it a secret? If you do have a crush.
I remember it.
To Honey, the things that you want to do this year is to build up your career. What is it?
My career, I want to rebuild my singing career back up. So I think I'm starting now.
You can sing.
Yes. Tak segampang itu ku mencari penggantimu. Tak segampang itu ku menemukan sosok
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I think mine would be my time management. My time management is sometimes really bad. Like I'll focus on one task and then I'll totally forget about the next one.
I'll change my self-discipline. Like yesterday I was going to the gym and then today I will stop because I feel like, oh, I can do this, I can, yeah.
What was the hardest question?
Alright, what would I change about myself? One thing that I would change about myself. Honestly, nothing. I'm perfect. Just kidding.
If there was one thing that I want to change about myself, what would I change? And then I mentioned about like my past, how I was sad. Oh, so sad.
Of course, I have some things to change. In my mind, I have lots of regrets, and I really wish if I could change it. I wish I don't, have that very sad phase of teenage life. Yeah, it was devastating, it was deteriorating, so I wish I didn't have that. That's my answer.
I'm glad that you have all gotten to know a little bit more about each other.
I really like the energy in this group. I think you guys have a very good energy and dynamics going and how you guys interact and share with each other. And I hope this experience will benefit you guys greatly. All the best.
And then the host asked more questions, diving deep into my past.
Min, earlier you mentioned that you wish to change something about your childhood. Would you like to elaborate?
To be honest, it's very private, but I feel like I am a lot older now, so I feel like I am in a healthier state of self. Therefore, I feel like I can give a little information about it. So that sadness that I felt, I believe it was undiagnosed depression mixed with anxiety disorder, mixed with bipolar disorder, mixed with eating disorder and insomnia. If you picture, this is my mind as a bowl, and these pens are just my mental illness that I self-diagnosed apparently, and then we mix it together, it becomes a Franken brain, and that's how my brain was like back then. And I really wish I could change it. Why? Because that sadness that I felt, it took out a lot of my energy, it took out a lot of my time, and I feel like those time and energy could have been benefit more if it wasn't for me being too sad, too emotional towards myself. So I'm so grateful that I'm older and I'm wiser and I'm happier, and I have overcome my fears and getting out of my swamp.
Would you rather have the ability to fly or turn invisible? I would choose to be invincible. So like if I were to be invincible, I think it's kind of like save like part of my time already. I don't have to face people. I don't have to prepare myself with emotions or like interactions. I kind of enjoy interaction. Actually, I'm an ambivert person. I like to socialize with people. However, sometimes it's kind of like energy consuming me to like always talking or spend my time with people. Yeah, so I think I would rather choose to be invisible.
One of my favorite ability would be fly. In reality, my job is I'm a chemical.
That's nice.
Become chemical, especially when you handle passenger and everything, it's not so bad. It's just that you need to enjoy your job. But the best thing about becoming a chemical is that you meet different people. You're not gonna see the same people. Even passenger will be different. You always learn about their life. Even though you meet them, you don't know who they are. But each person has their own story.
So we've had a lot of stories shared tonight, a lot. So we have had singers, we have Donian. You guys have become quite fast friends, I see. Now, we have one more task for each of you. The task is not over yet. In front of you, you will see an envelope. There's something inside. Wonder what it is. Well, inside you will find a piece of paper containing each of your faces. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have each of you rate each other, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest, to see who is the most memorable person today. So, don't judge yourself, do not rate yourself, you only have to rate your peers. Make sure to not let the others see who you rated and how you rated them. So are you guys ready? question? Yes.
Is it okay if we rate all 4 or do we have to use all the numbers?
No, you have to rate them from 1 to 4. Okay. Are you guys ready? The pens are in the bowl, so rate away. Remember guys, 1 being the person being most not memorable, 4 being the person you might want to hang out with again one day. Interesting. Okay, so when you're done, please place the paper back into the envelope. Alright, all set? Okay, so we will place the envelope back into the bowl. Please place your envelope back into the bowl. Right, you're done. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it guys. Let's hope your friends like who you are today. Thank you so much and we'll see you in the next round.